Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my indoor potting soil mix, so stay tuned. Okay y'all, so I'm going to show you guys what type of products I use for my garden soil. And I think it's important that you know what garden soil you use for your plants. Like we have Aroids, FoRs, all those kind of plants, because you can create your own mixture that will help your indoor houseplants thrive. So I just got my bin, what we're gonna use for our soil. And the first thing I'm gonna talk about is this orchid potting mix from Miracle Grove. This is what I'm gonna use for my Aroids. Is fast draining mix, and it feeds up to 6 months. It's really good for epidendrums, cattleya, phalaenopsis, and dendrium mix. So we're gonna use this orchid bark. Then we're gonna use some Miracle Grove peat moss. So peat moss is really good. Like, it's really good. It helps promote strong root development. So we're going to use this Miracle Grove peat moss. And most important thing that you want to use when creating your own soil is perlite. So we're just going to use this Big Goro perlite, and it improves drainage and aeration. Okay, you need that drainage so your plants don't be growing in soggy soil. So we have our perlite. And last but not least, we're going to use this Miracle Grow Cactus Palm and Citrus potting mix, and it's fast draining formula. So we're going to use this one right here. I mean, some people don't use potting mix, they just fit all their other products with that. But I'm going to use potting mix because I have a lot of what is it called? I have a lot of succulents, so that is really good for succulents. So I'm just gonna open up my bags, but first, before you do that, you want to make sure you have your essential safety gear with you, because you know the perlite really creates a lot of dust, and also the peat moss. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my glasses on like that, and I'm gonna put my face mask on, because you don't want none of that stuff getting in your nose and your eyes and stuff like that, especially for the peat moss and perlite. The other stuff, I can take it off, but we're gonna do that. So first I'm gonna do my potting soil. And you don't really have to use scissors because it has like a anything already on there. But use a little bit in there. Well, actually, I'm gonna pour a lot of it. Really a lot. All of it. Anything like that. And we're gonna use perlite. This one I do need to cut. I'm just gonna cut this open. Just gonna pour it. A lot of perlite. That's it. You don't have to use a whole bag. Woo, look at all that. See all that particle right there? You do not want to inhale that. Okay. Now we're gonna add some peat moss. Add some peat moss. I would have a record here, so and some of that peat moss. And this peat moss is what the big box store uses. I always wanted to know what that is because it's like really light. It's really light and grounded up. Really light. See that peat moss? It's really good. So I've got some peat moss on deck. And then last but not least, we're going to use our orchid mix. My favorite. And some orchid work. Okay. So I just want to show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, so this is the 4 parts of our soil. We have our potting soil, we have our perlite, we have the peat moss, and we have our orchid coarse blend bark. So it should look like this. And you want to mix everything up. I just have my spatula here, and what I'm gonna do is just mix everything up like this. It don't fall. Everything up. Okay, so once I get all this mixed up, I will show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I'm just mixing up everything. Make sure everything is mixed. Make sure you don't have any clumps. So all that bottom. And just say, like, if you want to add more, you can always add more to your liking. Like, I just added more perlite to it and orchid work. So I think it looks pretty good. You also can add some fertilizer in there. It has like a little bit of fertilizer and the peat moss. Okay, everything looks good. And then we're just gonna close it up, and we are done with the soil mix. Yeah, so I'm gonna start my propagation. I have these green rose, which is so cute. I have like 3 different sizes. That's the tall one, that's the medium one, and this is. And I also have some propagations that are already propagated, and we're gonna just change those to green jars. So I want to show you what I'm going to propagate, which is the pothos and the Brazil ivy. And Sonia. And Sonia. Look at that long strip. The philodendron Brazil. Brazil. Silver blue. And heartleaf. So I'm just going to trim at the node. The node is right here. As you can see, it's going to cut along this. This right there. have our new pile. And we're gonna go to Ivy. Hey, Cloud. So we have our Ivy pile. To the there's like a lot of space in between. We can just cut them up and then. You don't need all that space. You don't need all that space. And if it's loud, y'all, it's Sunday, the football game is on. Watching it, and I'm doing this. Yeah. I'll try to do it. Here. I'll probably cut some more, so I'm just gonna go cut some. So I got another next, I grab. We're just gonna take it off. Then we're gonna do the Hartley philodendron. Do this. Partly all of our piles. The last one is the Cebu blue. Cebu blue. cloud. Cloud. Seriously. So we have the neon pothos, we have the ivy, we have the Ansonii, we have the Lula. Look how pretty that nature is. So cute. And we have the heartless philodendron. Heartless philodendron. And we see blue. We have the philodendron kissing. So now we are going to pop them in our propagation jars.